What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Bears Capital Podcast. Today we're going to be doing a 32-team NFL mock draft. Now, I know the Bears aren't in the first round, or they could be if they trade up, but we're just going to go through it and just have some little fun with it. We're going to make it quick, about like 30 seconds per pick, so it can run smoothly, but we'll see how it goes. So first up, the Bengals. I have them taking Joe Burrow, like most people do. Easy pick here. Stud at LSU, won the Heisman National Championship, ain't a perfect season, so can't go wrong there. The Bengals get a franchise quarterback, and maybe he can turn the team around in the future. We'll see. Second overall, the Washington Redskins, and I have them selecting Chase Young, edge rusher from Ohio State. This is a good pick for them. They need an edge rusher. Young is one of the best prospects in the draft. Just a stud at Ohio State. So we will select him for the Redskins, and definitely gonna help transform their defense. Third overall, we got the Lions, and I have them picking Jeffrey Okudah, cornerback, Ohio State. Someone to line up in front of beside Desmond Trufant, their free agent acquisition. Definitely could be an all-pro corner, I think, unfortunately, for the Lions. They're in our division. But he's a great corner. Had 0 pass interferences and 0 penalties. Playing cornerback, I think, last season for Ohio State. So you can't go wrong there. Just a great guy to have in coverage. So, that's the Lions' third pick. Fourth overall is the Giants, and I have them picking Tristan Wirfs, offensive tackle from Iowa. Now, a lot of people have, people have been saying maybe Isaiah Simmons, but I think they want to run with Saquon Barkley, and they want to help protect Daniel Jones. So I think Wirfs is the right pick here, probably one of the best tackles in the draft. Good pick for them. Fifth overall is the Dolphins, and this is tough. There's been a lot of rumors, who they're going to pick, but Tua Tagovailoa seems realistic to me. Fitzpatrick had a decent year last year, so and Tua did get hurt at Alabama, so maybe he can take a year to learn under Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's a great mentor. Maybe, probably start after that season. But Tua to the Dolphins. 6th overall is the Chargers, and I have them picking linebacker Isaiah Simmons from Clemson. This is a great pick here. That Chargers defense looks good on paper. They need to fix a few things, but Isaiah Simmons at linebacker will definitely help that. I don't see them picking quarterback. They seem really confident with Tyrod Taylor. So Isaiah Simmons to the Chargers. Next up is the Panthers, picking 7th overall, and I have them picking Derrick Brown, a defensive lineman from Auburn, and they need a inside defensive lineman, so Derrick Brown's a good pick here. That defense struggled last year a little bit, so that's definitely going to help them out, and Derrick Brown to the Panthers. 8th overall, we have the Cardinals picking, and they're going to select Mekhi Becton, offensive tackle from Louisville. And this guy is a beast. The Cardinals do need an offensive tackle. Becton's, a good pick here, can help protect Kyler Murray and run the ball with Kenyon Drake, and just a solid pick right here. Next up, we got the Jaguars picking 9th, and I have them selecting Jerry Jeudy, wide receiver from Alabama. I think, they got DJ Chark. No one really else. They just released Marquise Goodwin. So I think they really need that next level receiver to step up. And Jerry Jeudy's that guy. Help Minshew out, get them some targets. And that's the first wide receiver off the board of many in this first round. So for me, at least my mock draft. But Jeudy to the Jaguars at 9. Next up, the Browns are selecting a 10th overall, and they're going to pick Jedrick Wills, offensive tackle from Alabama. This is a good pick right here for them. Offensive line, probably one of their biggest needs. They have the weapons. They have OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Austin Hooper, and Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt and Baker to throw and run to all of them. Just the offensive line, they upgraded that. They should be good to go. And yeah, Jedrick Wills is a good pick right here for them. Coming up at pick number 11, we have CeeDee Lamb going to the Jets. The Jets are picking 11th overall, and I have them picking CeeDee Lamb, wide receiver from Oklahoma. Look, I don't even know if Robbie Anderson's coming back for them. So what wide receiver do they have that's decent for them? So they need a number one wide receiver, I think, and CeeDee Lamb can give it to them. They need to help out Sam Darnold a little bit. So CeeDee Lamb, good pick here for them. Yeah, he could help them out a lot. All right, 12th overall, we have the Raiders selecting here, and I have them also picking a wide receiver this time, Henry Ruggs out of Alabama. Ruggs probably one of the best wide receivers in this draft, I think. All three are good, and those top 3-4 if you want to count Justin Jefferson. But Ruggs will help out Derek Carr. He needs weapons. I mean, he lost Antonio Brown, didn't get to play with him in a game. And he's got Tyrell Williams now. Henry Ruggs, that wide receiver core is looking strong. Plus you've got Josh Jacobs coming in good, playing good football. So that offense will be looking good next year, and we'll see. Maybe the Raiders are on the rise. But yeah, Ruggs to the Raiders. 13th overall is the 49ers, and I have them picking Justin Jefferson, wide receiver from LSU. That's 4 wide receivers in the top 15. That's definitely a record if this does happen. But, Niners need a wide receiver. They got Deebo Samuel, but no one really else, I don't think. They lost Emmanuel Sanders, so Jefferson's a good pick here for them. Help out Jimmy G, and yeah. Picking 14th is the Buccaneers, and they are going to select Andrew Thomas, an offensive tackle from Georgia. Obviously the Buccaneers, they got Tom Brady now. Probably select the running back in the second round. And they also got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and now Gronk. So help out that offensive line, similar to the Browns situation. How about the offensive line? To protect your 42-year-old quarterback, even though that's not similar to the Browns, but you got to protect your quarterback even at his age, 43-year-old maybe. I don't know, but Andrew Thomas is the pick here. He's a good tackle, and he's going to help him out. Picking 15th here is the Denver Broncos. Now I have them selecting C.J. Henderson, cornerback from Florida. They lost Chris Harris, so they do need help at corner, and I think C.J. Henderson is the right pick here, and he's good. Yeah, he had a great season at Florida, great 4 years. So, Henderson to the Broncos. Picking 16th here is the Atlanta Falcons, and I have them selecting Javon Kinlaw from South Carolina. This pick will definitely help out their defensive line. They need a corner, but they can address that in the later rounds. Their secondary is good. Besides, their safeties are good, and their D-line will now be good if they select Kinlaw and if he falls. And I think Javon Kinlaw is a good pick for them. Next up is the Cowboys at pick number 17, and I have them selecting K'Lavon Chaisson, edge rusher from LSU. He is probably one of the best edge rushers in the draft. The Cowboys lost Robert Quinn to us, the Bears. He'll definitely be a great replacement for Robert Quinn to help come off the edge. I think they'll draft the corner in the second round. And, good pick for them. Dolphins are on the clock next at 18. They're selecting safety Xavier McKinney from Alabama. They lost Rashad Jones and Minkah Fitzpatrick during the season. That's a good secondary. So safety, they will pick a safety sometime in this first round. And I think McKinney will still be there. So Xavier McKinney, good pick here. Help them revamp that secondary, or at least the safeties. At 19, we got the Raiders picking again. And I have them picking Jeff Gladney, cornerback from TCU. yeah, they definitely need a corner, and Jeff Gladney can help out there. They easily could get him at 19. Very underrated guy in the draft, and yeah, good pick for them. Picking at number 20 again is the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we're doing double corner, back-to-back corners. So we got Christian Fulton, cornerback from LSU. You know, the Jags, they lost Jalen Ramsey and A.J. Boye, so they definitely need some help at corner, and Christian Fulton from LSU is the guy that can bring it to them. And yeah, good pick here. Coming in at number 21 pick is the Philadelphia Eagles, and they're going to select Denzel Mims, wide receiver from Baylor. It's a good pick right here for the Eagles. They need a wide receiver. They lost Nelson Aguilar. They have Alshon Jeffrey, who's getting up there in age. So they definitely do need a receiver. I remember last year they had a ton of backups playing due to injury, and some left too. So Denzel Mims is a good pick here. He's going to get a lot of reps if he does go to the Eagles. And yeah. Coming in at pick number 22 is the Minnesota Vikings. I have them selecting Yetur Gross-Matos, edge from Penn State. Now, this was a tough pick here. They do need an edge rusher. They lost Everson Griffin, and edge rusher is definitely a need for them. So I think a little early for them to pick him, I think, but I found not a lot of value at that pick. But it's still, he's a good player, and he's going to come in and get to the quarterback. So, yeah. Number 23, the overall pick. And how does this happen? I don't know. But Justin Herbert to the Patriots is going to happen. He's going to fall all the way to 23, similar to an Aaron Rodgers here. And, yeah, pick 23 is going to be Justin Herbert to the Patriots. He's definitely going to come in and compete for a starting job if the Patriots do pick him. Great pick for him. Definitely could thrive in Belichick's system. Could be the replacement to Tom Brady. And who knows, maybe the Patriots will be back. Pick 24, we have Patrick Queen, linebacker from LSU, going to the Saints. Linebacker is a need for the Saints. He could stay in Louisiana and play for the Saints. And yeah, Patrick Queen. Pick 25 is the Minnesota Vikings, again selecting in the first round, and I have them picking Jalen Johnson, a cornerback from Utah. They lost Xavier Rhodes, they lost Trey Waynes, I think. They lost all of their corners except Mike Hughes, I think. So Jalen Johnson, he can come in, he's going to start day one. He's going to produce for him, unfortunately, being a Bears fan. Picking 26 is the Miami Dolphins again. This time they select Josh Jones, offensive tackle from Houston, to help protect the quarterback, whether that be Ryan Fitzpatrick or Tua. Good pick right here, solid player. He's going to help them out. Picking 27th is the Seattle Seahawks, and I have them selecting A.J. Epinesa, edge from Iowa. They probably thought maybe I think the pick right is going to be Yetur Gross-Matos, but since the Vikings don't really, a lot of wide receivers aren't on the board, they can get a good value wide receiver in the later rounds. So I think they're going to pick Matos there, and Epinesa is still a good player for them, and he's going to produce. The Seahawks need an edge more than anything, and Epinesa is a good pick. Picking 28th is the Tennessee Titans, and I have them selecting Zach Bond, edge from Wisconsin. Yeah, they definitely need an edge rusher. Bond, maybe he's a little early, but I don't think they can get him in the later rounds or as good a value as an edge rusher in the later rounds. So I think Zach Bond right here is a good pick for them. And yeah. Picking 30th is the Green Bay Porkers, not the Packers. I'm just kidding. We don't like the Packers here. Jalen Reagor, wide receiver from TCU. The Aaron Rodgers needs some weapons. Jalen's that guy that can come in and play. He'll probably get a lot of reps. Packers need that wide receiver too, and Jalen can come in and play. 31 is the 49ers. They're selecting Ross Blacklock, inside defensive lineman from TCU. So back-to-back TCU picks there. Good pick here. Definitely helped the Niners after they lost. They lost one of their defensive linemen, so help come in and replace him. That'd be great for them. Picking 32nd is the Kansas City Chiefs. And I have them selecting inside offensive lineman Cesar Ruiz from Michigan. Yep, help the run game, the pass game by blocking. Cesar Ruiz, good pick here. Definitely one of the best interior offensive linemen in the draft. Chiefs pick a steal right here. That's going to do it for this mock draft here. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Not Bears related, but still fun to do. Maybe we'll be right. I don't know, but subscribe and comment, and yeah, bear down.